Hello everyone, I'm reviewing this stitch crochet kit from Five Below. It came with everything on the back inside of it, the yarn, the needle, the fiber fill, and the crochet hook. It was a metal crochet hook, 3.5 millimeter, nice quality. I ended up with this cute little stitch. The yarn is acrylic. It did split a little, but it wasn't too bad. It had very good instructions for abbreviations and written instructions of how to do the stitches. There were not pictures though. And I did have to make a lot of adjustments. So this box says 6 and up, and I'm assuming that the way that they put the ages on these is literally for the content. So I think it's for small parts. The spooky ones that are out right now, like the It, or what's the other one? I have the Michael Myers ones, say 17 and older. I think it's because they're like rated R movies. Those are rated 17 and older. I don't think it has anything to do with the instructions, because I don't think that a 6-year-old, unless they were gifted and talented, extremely gifted, could do this by themselves. They are, I'm not gonna like give away the pattern, but they're just written. There's no pictures at all. It's extremely just written in rows. And for the head, I had to, it was not correct. So there were a lot of rows that said that you needed to do things 3 times, and it was a typo because I needed to do things 4 times or 5 times or 6 times, because it stopped this light blue pattern at a certain amount, and I kept thinking maybe I was supposed to keep going with the light blue, but no, because the light blue was all written correctly, and then this darker blue, which is called berry blue in the pattern, was the only one that was not correct. So that didn't even slow me down. I just kept going. So if it said 3 single crochet decrease, I just kept doing that until I hit the color change, and then I just color changed. I'm an experienced crocheter of 3 or 4 years now, so that's easy for me to say. So if you're a beginner and you get these kits, know that these kits could be written by AI. They could just be written by maybe people who crochet, but they're not edited and stuff like that. So for the rest of it, these were really cute and easy to apply stickies. I did end up using hot glue on them because I want to give this to my 5-year-old daughter, and they don't have enough sticky power to stay permanent at all. I put them on overnight and they didn't like super adhere. I really carefully was picking them off, and they just ended up coming off like a sticker. The sticky didn't even, the adhesive didn't even stick to the fiber. So I just used a really fine tipped hot glue gun that I have, and very carefully just squirted a little bit at a time. The only thing that I didn't love either is that it didn't decrease the arms. So on the package, it looks like you're gonna decrease because then it fits under the head better. It doesn't decrease the arms. So if I make this again, I would make some decreases up there. I didn't want to change anything about the pattern when I'm doing this review. The only things that I did was like, well, I have to finish the rounds in the head, so I had to add those stitches. And then also the pumpkin on the top looks like a carrot. And I could have, there's not a lot of stuffing in here. I could have stuffed it less, I suppose. It's the colors. Oh, and the orange stained my hands, and you can't see it very well, but it comes off. But every time I was working with the orange, it stained my hands. But I do really love this, and I love that I have the pattern now because I can make it out of any yarn that I like. And I know everything, the only thing I'm gonna fix about it really is making the decreases in the arms. Probably I'll work on this little pumpkin guy, and I already know to just keep going in the rounds with this. So I would probably give this a 5 out of 5 for that I love stitch and that I have a pattern now and I'm already an experienced crocheter. But a 3 out of 5 for if somebody's just going to pick up this box and think that they're going to be able to do it if they're not an experienced crocheter or they're not at least good intermediate, because I would call myself good intermediate going up to like lower level advanced is where I kind of put myself at. I'm not advanced. I'm not like a super advanced crocheter. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. For me, I really loved the whole project and I love doing it. It's not a solid 5 out of 5 in general though. So somewhere between a 3 and a 4 I would give it out of 5. Thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed that. It is super cute. I'm excited to do the other kits too.